morning is the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Do I have a motion to adopt the agenda?
Mr. President, I move we adopt the agenda as presented.
Thank you. We have a motion by Mr. Russell and a second by Mrs. Counts. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion passes 5-0.
Thank you.
No public comments this morning?
No.
Next up, Dr. Arkanoff, 1028 determination hearing and resolutions for the Guaranteed Energy Savings Project.
Thank you, Mr. Alexander. This morning is the hearing prior to selling the bonds to finance the Guaranteed Energy Savings Project, capital projects, maintenance, and miscellaneous. And I will now turn over this hearing to you.
Thank you. I now open this public hearing. I'd like to turn it over to Dr. Taylor to present the project, the financing of the project, and the actions we're taking this morning.
I'm not going to share a lot on the project. That was covered last week. Patrons and the community members can review that presentation. Dr. Long did a great job. Had some outside representatives that covered the energy savings project. What we're approving today, or what we're asking the board for approval, is a 1/10/28 hearing and issuance for, it's going to be $25 million in total bond proceeds. 17 and, sorry, Ms. Howard, if you go to the next slide for me. I'm going to cover just some of the project funding as a requirement of this process. And so the first bond and project will be at a cap of $17 million. And this is the energy savings project. We've been very conservative in the numbers that are posted on the screen, trying to anticipate where interest rates might go, interest earnings and costs there as well, and what our maximum payments can be when we don't know what the assessed value will be until next August. On the next slide, Ms. Howard, is the remainder of the $25 million will be put towards the reoccurring miscellaneous projects, which is something the board has done since 2009. This helps supplement our capital projects fund by providing maintenance and technology equipment, along with some device purchases and technology for students as a part of the textbook rental solution. And so those are the two things provided overall in this project. This was figured into the budget numbers that were presented to the community and the county. This will be the action for the board to take today. We had a hearing last week as well, but the action today would be to approve this and move this process forward so that we can advertise this project out to the community. That's all I needed to share, Mr. Alexander.
Thank you, Dr. Taylor. This is the appropriate time for members of the public to comment on the project and the information presented this morning. Are the members of the public present who would like to comment? Seeing none, I'll move on. I now close this public hearing. Are the members of the board who ever have any comments or questions?
I just have a real quick comment, I guess. It's an exciting project. Look forward to seeing it get off the ground. I would ask that we have some kind of periodic reporting mechanism so that we can show the, hopefully, success.
Yes.
Or, hopefully not struggles. Hopefully we can show the success that savings and the like coming back into the public funds from this. So I don't know that it has to be monthly, quarterly, maybe, biannually or annually probably be enough, but some kind of periodic reporting.
I think one reason that the project was moved up to November and December is so we could get going. And I think by summertime, we'll have some significant progress to show. If things play out well, we will also show this in our budget presentation for 2025, as we would anticipate cost savings for that budget.
Great, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Daniels. Anybody else have any comments, questions? All right, do I have a motion?
Mr. President, I move that we approve the 1028 determination and resolutions for Guaranteed Energy Savings Project and CPF maintenance miscellaneous.
Thank you, Mrs. Counts. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Mr. Daniels. We have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion passes 5-0.
Thank you.
Announcements. The December 21st meeting, executive session, and regular board meeting have been canceled. Our next executive session, board meeting reorganization, and Board of Finance meeting, being followed
we've got some documents for you guys to sign.
Did